So I had the big kahuna in 2015, metastasized cancer. But 3 years later, because I'd never addressed the toxic burden in my body fully, my cancer markers started going back up in my labs. And I went, oh crap, this is what happens to so many women. They get this recurrence. And I was visiting a friend, and her husband came out with this tincture, and he said, Jennifer, this has saved a lot of my patients' lives. And very casually I said, oh, that's great. What is it? And as soon as he said embryonic plant stem cells, I literally felt like I was struck by lightning. When you just have that memory moment where I'm like, okay, I need to know more about these. I ended up going to a week-long training, and on the last day of the class, the guy who was doing the training said he was going to be selling his company, and here comes that same bolt of lightning. So without trying a single product, and I'm a very experiential, I want to try it first before I'll, really incorporate it into my life. I came home and I meditated for a month saying, what the heck does this mean? Why am I getting these signs? Something divine happening. And I called him up and I said, put me on a protocol. And 2 months later, my cancer markers were back in the normal range. So I personally used my labs to say, okay, my CA19, I forget the other cancer marker for breast cancer, but the two that I was really monitoring totally went back into the normal range in 2 months.